Yo.
Yo.
I'm JayBird.
I'm Jozevf.
You chat with JayBird&Jozevf. Episode 12, man, we back.
Episode 12. We've been doing this for what?
Probably about 11 weeks. Remember, we skipped a week.
Yeah, I'm about to say 11 weeks straight,
yeah,
bro.
11 weeks straight, bro.
Hey,
Really
man,
12
hard
weeks.
stop. That's a hard stop. Dang it.
Hard work don't stop.
Hard work don't stop, bro.
Don't, man.
Going at it.
We don't. So today, man, episode 12. What you got on, bro?
Hey, what you got on?
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yeah, what you got on?
Columbia 11s, black sweatpants, shirt I had on maybe like 2 or 3 episodes ago. The black sweatshirt I had on with SpongeBob on it. It's the same company. SpongeBob and Patrick on the back.
Need the sweats, bro. Need the sweats.
What you got on, bro?
Man, pretty simple, man. Tired as crap.
I am too, bro. I'm tired too.
I got a North Face beanie, North Face coat, gray Nike sweatpants, and the UGG slippers. No, not slippers. The slippers are the ones.
Tasmans. I think that's what they call.
Yeah, UGG Tasmans. Yeah, the UGG
Okay.
Tasmans. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This is my go-to shoe, by the way.
Go-to? Yeah, we talked about go-to. It was like last week before last?
Mm-hmm.
We talked about go-tos, and he was just telling me that that's one of his go-to shoes. So yeah. So do you so you know how some people be like, oh, now all my brands gotta be matching?
Oh, no, I don't do that.
You don't do that?
I don't be caring.
Me, I don't really be caring either. Like sometimes, like I really don't be doing it on purpose. Sometimes, like I just have on like a Nike jacket and some Nike pants and like some shoes, and like some people be like, "You do that junk on purpose?" I'm really not, bro.
That's why I said Jelly just like drop rent.
Like I really don't be trying to do that junk on purpose.
I thought you were doing it on purpose too. I ain't
but
gonna lie.
I don't be doing that junk on purpose. It just all come together.
It just, bro, like
so
great mind thinks alike.
But yeah, man. So episode 12, man. Let's get started. First, we got football. We got NFL draft. I think the draft is in like a week or 2. Not gonna lie. So I got the mock draft here. So if you don't know what the mock draft is, it's basically like a prediction of who's gonna get drafted, they pick, and like what team they're going to. So first we got Cam Ward going to the Tennessee Titans. Cam Ward, he was a Heisman finalist, right? Mm-hmm. Heisman finalist.
I thought he was gonna win it. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah, cause he did. He got the most passing yards this season for D1 football. That's like, and then that to me, that's impressive.
Okay. So I don't know who mock draft this is. This is on CBS Sports, so
Might be CBS Sports.
yeah, it is. But I don't know like who made like the mock draft or whatever. But so for this, CBS Sports, this on your website. Whoever made this, bro, this your mock draft. Cam Ward, Miami, right?
Mm-hmm.
Miami played for Miami. Projected is he's projected to go number 1 to the Tennessee Titans. He is the 3rd ranked prospect. The 1st ranked prospect in his position, which is quarterback. Passing yards, he had 4,313. Rushing, I think that's rushing yards. Mm-hmm. Rushing yards, he had 204. He had 7 interceptions, and he had 43 TDs. So that's
solid, bro.
That is solid. That's career, right? Whole college career, or is it just this season? I'm pretty sure it's whole college career.
Season.
Just season?
He got to have more than 43 TDs. You might be right. So yeah.
Season, yeah.
Maybe season.
I ain't gonna lie. If he had 43 TDs in one season, boy.
Well, what? Dog.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be season. It might be the whole year. But yeah, 6'2", 219. Yeah, Cam Ward, 1st round, 1st pick. So next for the 2nd pick, they got Travis Hunter, of course. He's projected to go number 2 to the Cleveland Browns. For some reason, they don't have his stats up here.
Right.
Yeah. Why they have Cam Ward stats and don't have his stats?
Right, like
because he's going number 1.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dang, that's messed up.
You know they be saying they said.
Oh, I got it right here.
They said his player comparison is Odell.
Who? Travis Hunter?
That's what they be saying.
Okay.
I thought they be talking about like like the rookie, like New York Giants Odell though.
Okay.
But I can see it. I'm not gonna lie.
This team. This is the team. So they don't have nothing for like Travis Hunter on here though. They got his stats on
Travis, you got his stats.
Why do they not have his stats? Like,
Wait, so this is not his first year playing cornerback and receiver?
no, because he played for Jackson State too.
Okay. Because you know what I said? I was like, he really should deserve to get the Heisman if he scored on both ends of the ball in one game. And he actually did do that at Jackson State, though.
Did he?
Yeah. So I ain't gonna lie, he really deserved that Heisman then. Because Heisman not just that one season, just your whole college career, I think.
Let me see. I'm trying to find Travis Hunter's stats. Okay, so for this is just 2024. His stats this season. This is receiving. Wait. Yo, it would just be easier if they just had all his like stats on the website that we're looking CBS. But hold on, man. Give me a second.
Yes, come on, bro.
Cause like, bro, like, why do they have one player's stats? Like, I don't want to read the wrong thing. So for 2024, this is his receiving. He has 96 receptions, 1,258 yards. He's averaging 13 yards, I guess, a game. He had 15 TDs. And what is LNG?
LNG?
Yeah. Right there.
I think maybe the longest pass he caught. I think that's the longest pass he caught, like
Longest pass
of that year, I think.
58 yards. So if that's what that is, the longest pass he caught was 58 yards.
They got it like the abbreviations is garbage. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Dang. I read his stats. Now if I could have to read everybody's stats, because that's kind of messed up that I don't read everybody's stats. But
Yeah.
Travis Hunter, I guess we're not gonna do stats, but because I want to do the top 10 picks.
Ranked first in position and
Oh yes, ranked first in his position, and he's the first ranked prospect in the draft as well. So next for the third pick, we have Abdul Carter from Penn State, edge.
Probably edge rusher.
Edge rusher. Travis Hunter is 6 foot, 188.
6 foot?
Yes, Travis Hunter is 6 foot, 188. Going back to Abdul Carter, he's the second ranked prospect. Third pick to the Giants, first ranked prospect in his position. 6'3", 250. It's a big boy. Yeah. I don't know much about Abdul Carter. Went to Penn State. I don't know much about him though.
Yeah, I started hearing about him later, and I started hearing about him the game where they played Boise State. Yeah, that playoff game. He basically like Michael Parsons, basically.
Okay.
He's like another Michael Parsons. Yeah.
Okay. So next, moving on, we got the fourth pick going to the Patriots. Will Campbell is the projected pick. Fourth ranked prospect. He's ranked fourth in his position. He went to LSU. 6'6", 319. God. OT. What's OT?
Offensive tackle. So
Offensive
he
tackle.
a lineman.
Yeah, he a big dude, lineman.
Yeah. 6'6" though. God.
6'6", 319.
Yeah, he need. Yeah.
Yeah, big dude.
They got him going to
the Patriots.
So yeah, that makes sense.
Patriots. He's ranked first in his position, and he's ranked prospect, fourth ranked prospect. Next, we got fifth pick. We got Mason Graham, defensive lineman. That's DL.
Yeah.
Defensive lineman. Went to Michigan. 6'3", 296.
Dang.
He is also ranked first in his position, and of course, fifth ranked prospect. Mason Graham. I didn't watch a lot of Michigan.
Michigan. No, I didn't. I thought they were gonna turn up. They didn't win
They
last
won.
year.
Mm-hmm.
Championship. Yeah, they did too. Yep. I thought they were gonna turn up the season like that. Then J.J. McCarthy or something like that. White boy for the quarterback.
I know you talking about. His name is his last name is McCarthy though.
Okay.
I cannot think of his first name.
I think it's J.J. right?
J.J. McCarthy. Yes, J.J.
Okay.
McCarthy.
Yeah, he didn't even play this season because he was hurt. Right, he got injured like bad, like a season-ending injury. I don't think he played like a snap football. I think he played one maybe. I don't know. I know he played for the Vikings. So I wonder how that's going to turn out this season. So yeah, that too.
So yeah, that was Mason Graham, D lineman from Michigan. He is 6'3", 296. Also another big dude. Next, we're going to the 6th pick. We got T. McMillan. His last name is McMillan. I don't want to mess his name up. I do not want to mess his name up.
I think he's a Hawaiian dude.
Yeah. Last name is McMillan, wide receiver. No disrespect to you, bro. I don't want to mess up your first name, dog.
Shout out to you.
Yeah. We don't call him T.
Yeah.
T. McMillan.
T. McMillan.
Shout out to you, bro. T. McMillan, wide receiver from Arizona, 6'4", 219. He's ranked first in his position. They have his stats, though. So they don't have everybody's stats. Because, look, they have Shador's stats, too.
Yeah.
They got Ashton Jenny's stats.
So we going to get to Shador, too. Yeah.
Yeah. So, back to him. I'm going to read his stats because they're showing him. 84 receptions, 1,319. What is that? What's RE? Receiving yards.
Yeah.
And 15.7. What's that? Yards after the catch.
Yeah. Yeah, it gotta be. Yeah, it could have. Yeah. Well, actually.
Yeah, that's
yards.
Yes, yards.
Okay, yeah.
So is that yards after?
Maybe it gotta be.
Yeah. So he has 15.7 yards, I guess, after the catch, and 8 TDs. So these must be this year's stats. Because him only having 8 TDs his whole career is.
Oh, no. That's reception, so catches. So he had almost 16 catches a game.
Got you.
Yes,
okay.
Catches.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So we're going to go back. He almost had 16 catches per game. That's a lot.
That's tough.
That's a lot.
How tall is he?
6'4", 219. He a big dude.
So he okay.
Yeah, 8 TDs on the year as well. So, yeah. Shout out to McMillan, man. Wide receiver from Arizona. Projected to go to the Raiders. Next, we got Armand,
yeah. Armand
Mebu. Again, no disrespect. No disrespect. Armand McBoo from Arizona, junior, 6'4", 332. Also of offensive tackle. Projected to go to the New York Jets with the 7th pick. 7th ranked prospect. Second ranked in his position. He ranked second in his position. 6'4", 332 from Missouri. Didn't really watch a lot of Missouri. Only dude I know from Missouri is Luther Burden, the third. You know who Luther Burden is?
Missouri, nah.
For real? You don't know who Luther Burden is? Luther Burden the third. If you know, you know. I'm gonna show him who Luther Burden is. But yeah, first round pick, 7th pick, first round pick. Yes, he's a first round pick, 7th pick in the first round. Armand Mebu. Next, we got the hometown team, Carolina Panthers.
No way you're a Panthers fan.
I'm not. I'm not gonna say I'm a Panthers fan, but I support the Panthers.
I can rock with that a little bit.
I do. I support the Panthers.
Hey, shout out Panthers, man.
Yeah, shout out to Panthers.
Shout out Panthers. I guess.
Panthers are planning on taking Mike Green, edge rusher. Is that what that means? That's what edge means?
Yeah, edge rusher. Yeah.
Edge rusher. 6'3", 251 from Marshall. Don't know where Marshall is. For Marshall, he is ranked 3rd in his position. I don't know much about Mike Green. Don't know really nothing at all about Mike Green. No disrespect to you, Mike Green, but really don't know nothing about
250.
Yeah.
Pretty good size.
Edge rusher. That's the 8th pick in the first round. Next. Moving on to the 9th pick. My boy done fell all the way to the 9th pick. I remember they was talking about this dude going 3rd.
That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised he's this high.
Yes.
I didn't know he was going to go this high. I mean, I don't know. That's crazy. I didn't know he was going to go this high. What? Wait till y'all hear this.
All right, so for the 9th pick, this is the New Orleans Saints pick. We have Shedeur Sanders, QB from Colorado, 6'2", 212, 4,000 God. That boy threw for 4,000 yards?
4,000 yards? I want to wonder if this is all time.
In a season?
Or this season. I'm really like... Huh?
Because look.
Oh, so it is this season.
It has to be 30 though.
Yeah,
that might be right because again, they offense was built around him.
Yeah.
So that could be accurate. But anyway, back to Shedeur. Passing yards 4,134. Rushing yards. It said this man has negative 50 rushing yards.
Negative 50. What the heck was going on?
I hope that's a typo. I hope.
I'm saying, but that's what it say though. That's what it's saying.
That's what it say. It say negative 50.
Yeah.
Ron is also looking at this too, so I'm not tripping.
Yeah. Don't shoot the messenger.
He threw 10 interceptions and had 41 TDs. He is the second.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I'm like surprised that he's even this high. Like
he is the second ranked in his position, but his prospect rank is 27th. So
I'm not making sense, man.
Seems like this is also just a mock draft as well. So this is just predictions.
And CBS's too.
Yes, all this could be predictions. We don't know. Shedeur could go number 1 for all we know.
Right.
So
that had him actually going higher too. Than 9.
Yeah. I know at one point they were talking about the Jets. Him going to the Jets. At one point, they were talking about him going to the Giants, but we know that's over because, they just got Russell Wilson. I've heard Pittsburgh in there. I've heard a whole bunch of teams that Shedeur could possibly go to. But on this mock draft, they have him going 9th to the, I was going to say the Pelicans, the Saints, the New Orleans Saints. So moving on, we got Ashton Jenney.
Oh, yeah.
5'9", 211. 211 pounds from Boise State. Of course, he is the first ranked in his position. Why is he so low?
Which mean like picks?
Yeah. I mean, going in the top 10, that's good, but I expect him to be top 5. I ain't gonna lie.
Low key though, when they first start talking about mock drafts, I did expect him to go like 2 or 3. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Like 2 or 3.
Not gonna lie to you. I see what you're saying about that.
The stats that they have on here for him is 2,601 yards, rushing yards. What is that? 7. What is that?
Yards attempt. Oh, I think yards like every carry.
So he was getting like 7 yards a carry. 138 receiving yards, and he had 30 TDs. This year. So Ashton Jenney, 5'9", 211, going number 10 to the Chicago Bears. Like we said, we did expect him to go a little bit higher. But you think he should be? You think Shedeur should be above him?
I feel like it really comes down to who's more valuable to a team, a quarterback or a running back.
Wide receiver, and it is. I mean, not wide receiver, running back, and it probably is a quarterback because
Yeah. But most people do be saying they will. I am saying. I think I heard this one. I think people be saying they will build around a running back, which is strange.
See, but look at Jackson Dart. They got Jackson Dart going 21st, and look at his stats.
Who's Jackson Dart?
Ole Miss. Ole Miss quarterback. Look at his
Oh,
stats.
Jackson Dart. I use you in NCAA.
Yes, he had more yards than Shador. More rushing yards than Shador.
I feel like it's a popular thing.
He threw less interceptions than Shador, and he had more TDs than Shador. And they got Jackson Dart going 21st to Pittsburgh.
I feel like they didn't come to like a popular thing. And play this CBS Sports.
Yes, again,
ESPN.
like we said, this is all prediction.
Yeah, all predictions.
So yeah, right now I'm just scrolling down just to see any other names that I know. Only one I really knew was Jackson Dart.
Yeah, college is so many freaking play. I feel like it's more players in college than freaking NFL, and that sounds crazy, but I feel like it is low key. So it's like I don't know. I don't be knowing a lot of college players too.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't know who Jackson Dart is though.
No, I know who Jackson Dart is.
Yeah, Ole Miss. He's right for Ole Miss. But yeah.
I know him more off the game though than like actual real life.
That was the top 10 picks. Yeah, I think Shador is gonna go a little bit lower. I'm not gonna lie.
He should. Man.
I think Ashton Jenny is gonna be taken a little bit higher than Shador, and I also do think Jackson Dart is gonna be taken a little bit higher as well. They got Matthew Golden on here from Texas. Third ranked in his position.
Was he number 7? That dude.
Him right here, Matthew Golden. They don't have his number on here.
Oh, I think I remember him. At an airplane?
Dang, I don't know. Why was it kicking on like that?
Get scared, Joe.
Yeah. But yeah, they got Matthew Golden, 5'11", 191 pounds, come from Texas. He has the 12th pick going to the Cowboys. 58 receptions, 987 yards. 17. What's that mean again? 17 catches a game.
Yes, your receptions. Yes,
17 catches a game and 9 TDs. Matthew Golden, 12th pick to the Cowboys from Texas. That's really all that's on here that I know.
Yeah, I don't really see it.
It's a lot of like linemen on here.
Yeah,
it is.
I mean, for the teams that got it put on here, they do need
him from Ohio State.
Oh, okay.
Ncaa. Again, bro. The last name.
My boy E.
Yeah,
we call him E. My boy E.
Yeah. From Ohio State. I know him too. You probably know him off NCAA, don't you?
Oh, I thought you been like you know him personally.
No.
I was about to say, oh shoot, was very locked in, bro.
Yeah, but you know him off NCAA.
Yeah.
Ranked 4th in his position, 31 prospect rank.
Chargers tough.
Yes, they have him projected going 20 with a 22nd pick to the Chargers. 81 receptions, 1,011 receiving yards, 12 and a half catches per game, and 10 TDs on
12 and out. 12 and a half. 12 and a half catches.
Yeah. 6'1", 202.
6'1", 202. Okay.
Yeah. From Ohio State, Ncaa. I don't want to say your last name, bro. I don't want to mess your last name up, but yeah, man. But shout out to everybody that's going, to the draft.
Yeah, if you declare for the draft, man, hey man, shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to you, bro.
Blessings to you, brother.
Yes. But yeah, we're gonna move on to that's all we got for football. We're gonna talk about what's the name in the other.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all we got for football. Next, we're gonna move on to basketball. We got the NCAA championship, man. Let's talk about it. So let's talk about the semifinals first. Because the last video that we did, we were recording during the semifinal.
We was actually watching it while we was recording.
So that was the Duke and Houston game.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what was going through your mind during those last 30 seconds. Because if you don't know, Houston was down by 7 with 30 seconds left to go in the game.
Down by 7.
So I'm gonna let Brian take over because Brian is a Duke fan. So floor is all yours.
Bruh. We're D1 players. We're one of the top players in the country. You know what I'm saying? who couldn't get the ball up the court. Man, even though like most of our Duke players are already declaring for the draft, but at the end of the day, the draft ain't nothing but in what, June? Oh, it would have been some running practice, bro.
Yes, June. I think the draft is like a week after the finals, or a week before the finals. I think it's probably a week after the finals, but
yeah. So until then, you belong to me. I'm talking like if I'm the coach.
yeah.
So until then, you belong to me. Oh yeah, you would have been a running, bro. Simple as that. How could we get it? Like it was, bro. That was not supposed to happen, bro. Like we were supposed to be in that
Yes.
championship. I don't care what nobody says. Yeah. Now offensively, I'm not really mad because I know Cooper Flag. Me, I'm the type of player. I'm the type of person where like the best player on the court got to take the last shot of the game.
I feel you.
Why not? Like that, I feel like that just makes sense. So he did take the last shot of the game, not the very, very last shot, but I think the shot like the tied up or maybe get the league. I think it was like either tied up. I think it was either maybe tied up or get the league or ice the game, and he missed it. So I'm not even mad about that. I'm not mad. I feel offensively we played pretty good. Just I feel like they just got hot.
Yeah. And that can happen, you know. A team can get hot in the last, 35 seconds of the game, man, and just start hitting.
It can. Last 30 seconds, a team can get hot.
Yeah.
It just, bro, man,
Because
oh man.
Duke was beating them the whole night. Like, I don't think Houston took the lead until the end of the game.
Literally.
Yeah.
But I knew it was gonna be a game though. Once I'll never forget, bro. We was doing our podcast and I was watching it before halftime. The dude hit the three, like going in halftime. So they made it 28-34. I said, "Oh yeah, like this team." I ain't gonna say I knew they. I ain't saying I knew they gonna lose. I wasn't thinking negative. I'm just saying like, oh, they ain't going. They
ain't giving up.
Yeah, we gonna.
They're gonna have to fight for this.
Yeah, we got to fight for this dub. You know what I'm saying? We got to put these boys away.
Right.
And we didn't, man. Look what happened. Now they're got confetti on their freaking head, and we walking out on the bus.
Yeah, but
Going back to Raleigh.
Do you think Cooper Flag gonna stay another year?
I've been hearing that. No, he's
No?
not gonna stay. Nah.
Okay.
Well, he hasn't. I don't think he announced anything yet.
Yeah.
He didn't. So hey,
he hasn't officially announced anything yet. This is all just speculation.
But if he did, it's a win-win for him though.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, you already know he's gonna go off again this year, and
I feel like even if he were to stay another year, he's still gonna go number one.
Exactly.
In the next draft
Whoa,
class.
I don't know about that.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Why?
If that was to happen, I think he'd be the first to ever do that.
Because I'm not gonna lie, they do say that players that have the number one, that are projected to go number one in year one or whatever year, and they plan to stay another year, their draft ranking usually goes down a lot.
Yeah,
Because that was Harrison Barnes.
Oh, for real?
Yes, when Harrison Barnes was at Carolina, Harrison Barnes was projected to go number one. But he stayed another year at Carolina, and I think he went down to the 30th pick or something like that. But he also didn't have the same season that he had the previous year.
Right, okay.
So it all kind of depends on what kind of season you have, bro. So
yeah, I feel like but if he was to do that, he'd be the first ever. Cause I feel like that's super hard. That's super hard. Cause I mean, he probably have to play even better. Cause new players are coming in.
Oh man, yeah.
So,
but I don't know, man. I still think he would go number one, bro. I do.
Yeah.
Cause I don't think he would I still think he would put up numbers. I do.
Yeah. He's familiar with Duke's system and all that. So
to be honest with you, I think he would do a little bit better. But again, it's probably going to be a whole new team as well.
Yeah.
Because like you said, a lot of Duke's players are entering the draft. So
yeah. Boy, you better not stay another year though.
Yeah.
But you crazy. But go get your bread, bro. Go get your bread. I hope you go to Charlotte though. Him and LaMelo.
That would be hard, bro.
Miles Bridges.
I ain't gonna lie, that would be hard.
That would be. They might. I don't got them winning crazy, but that would be crazy though. That would be fun to watch.
Charlotte would have to get the number one.
Bro, what?
They have to get the number one pick.
I think the number one pick is between Jazz, Wizards or Charlotte. Yeah.
But you know they do that little what's that? What's it called? Where they put the balls in the thing and spin it and they just pick one out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called. But yeah. So shout out to Florida. Wait, no, Houston. Shout out to Houston. So we're gonna fast forward to the championship game where Houston choked.
Bro, they had them boys beat by 12, bro. 12.
And that's the thing. Walter Clayton Jr. didn't even have a game for real, bro. He didn't.
To my light skin dude?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He did not even have a game,
He
bro.
warmed up so late.
Yes.
Late, bro. It was so late, bro. Oh, my goodness.
And I don't know who that dude was that had the last shot. Bro, shoot the ball, bro. Shoot the ball.
He could have got the foul, bro. He could have got the foul. I'm not going to lie.
I think that's what he was trying to get, but you still should let the ball go, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude.
Because I'm trying to think. Because what he did count as a dribble, I think. But somebody was saying, they were like, even if he did, because like, they playing, if he'd have touched it, boom, turnover, they was like, they could have just kept fouling him.
Right.
Kept stopping the clock. Like, you know what I'm saying? But who really think about all that in that moment, though? Like, all, you know what I'm saying? But
it's all in the moment, bro. Like, from us looking at it, but it's, to them, it's all in the moment, bro.
End of the day, you should have shot that.
Yeah, you should have, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, happens.
He would have got the foul, though, bro.
I feel like you not shooting the ball made it worse, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Him not shooting the ball, they made that jump like 10 times worse. Like,
bro, that was...
Versus him with it, he would have shot the ball and they at least would have had a chance. Like, if he would have shot the ball, but... Hey, bro. Again, all in the moment.
All in the moment, man.
All in the moment.
In the heat of the moment.
But yeah, man. But anyway, man, shout out to Florida. Shout out to the Florida Gators, man.
I like that Florida got that, though, man. Said the South got that, bro. The South got that. Shout out to the South, man.
Shout out to the Gators, man.
South as in, cause we're from the South.
Yes,
we're country.
Yeah, we're from the South. But yeah, man.
Not
shout
saying
out
that
to the Gators.
We don't gangbang. We don't.
No, we don't engage
we're innocent.
In that type of activity.
We're innocent.
We stay in the house and
I stay in the house, bro, and clip my toenails.
Moving on. So we're gonna go to the women's side. UConn and South Carolina was a championship game. This is all I'm gonna say. UConn was definitely the better team. They were. But also at the same time, dude, South Carolina, my thing is with that game with South Carolina was South Carolina did not change up their playing style. Yes, they were getting fouled and the refs weren't calling it. But if you're driving in the inside and you're not getting any calls and you're also not making any shots, shoot the ball. Don't keep driving into the inside. Like, and I'm not saying you have to shoot threes. Like, South Carolina has players where they could have shot mid-range for the rest of the game, bro.
Bruh.
And maybe drove in once in a while, bro. But no, you're going to keep driving in for the rest of the game. Like, I could low-key count on my fingers how many times they actually shot the ball, whether it was mid-range or three. Bruh. Like, I don't know. Like, that just never, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, why am I going to keep driving in the inside? And I know I'm not going to get the foul. And I know the shot is not going to go in because their team is much bigger than ours. Like, change it up. Do something about it. Like, don't keep going to the same, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, like, it don't make sense. Like,
if it don't work,
why keep going to something that doesn't work?
Yeah. And what I gotta say is about that game, bro, that was the most boring championship game in the freaking world.
Because, I mean, UConn blew them out by freaking 40.
Like, come on, bro. 40 ball in the championship?
It wasn't 40. It was 30. It was almost 40.
I'm going to say 40, bro. 40 ball in championship. That jump was so
crazy,
freaking boring,
bro. That's crazy.
Oh, my gosh. Like, I caught that game kind of late. I think I watched, like, towards the end of, like, maybe, like 3 minutes left of the third quarter. And I'm like, bro, I thought they were going to turn up fourth quarter.
I thought they was going to turn up halftime.
They just couldn't score. Like, it was bad.
Because they kept going to the inside.
They couldn't score, like, for nothing.
And South Carolina had shooters. They do.
And a lot of South Carolina players not declaring for the draft, but entering the transfer portal, which is shocking.
Fu Wiley is Malaysia. Fu Wiley, number 12, is entering the transfer portal. So we're just gonna move into that. So again, shout out to UConn. Again,
shout out UConn,
like we said, we wouldn't be mad if UConn won. Shout out Paige Beckers.
Yeah.
Shout out Sarah Strong, freshman, number 21. Nice. Shout out Sarah Strong. Shout out AZ Fudd. Shout out Paige Beckers, man. Gino Oriema with the 12th championship, dog. That's some crazy work. I ain't gonna lie.
That's some crazy work.
But yeah, shout out to UConn, man, and everybody on UConn.
Shout out UConn. Shout out Paige, man.
Yeah.
Paige going number 1 this year.
Oh, for sure. The draft is tomorrow.
For real?
The WNBA draft tomorrow.
Ooh.
Yeah, definitely gonna be watching that. We gonna talk about that too. Next week. We'll talk about that next week. Yeah, man. Shout out to UConn. So we're gonna move on to Malaysia Fu Wiley transferring out of the transfer portal. So if you don't know,
who?
Malaysia Fu Wiley, number 12, South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
She be doing she real nice with her handles and layups.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Okay, yeah. Malaysia Fu Wiley. So South Carolina just
she Wiley. She bang. Her name sound like that song.
So South Carolina. So hold on.
She Wiley. She bang. She Wiley. She bang. She'll get freaking copyrighted. Wow.
I can't think of her name, but I think she was the number 1 scorer in the ACC. Let me see. South Carolina. Y'all, I'm tired. I can't even think.
Bro, I think I'm so tired, and I'm not even tired no more. I think it got that bad, bro. I don't even want to eat that.
Oh my god! Come on, dude.
Tell you so much. You crazy. Shut up, fatty.
Hold on, y'all. Give me a second.
And for other, I got something else to talk about for other too. Please remind me. Okay. I'm gonna forget.
Who did they just bring in, bro?
Hey, I seen Courtney. Bro, Courtney had me crying, bro. So, this is hold on.
What?
She not declared. She entered her transfer portal, right? She entered
Tessa
the portal.
Thompson?
Her right there?
No.
It's some light-skinned girl that entered the portal.
She entered the portal.
No, so somebody else did too. It was 2 people that entered the portal. I'm talking like a freaking Mexican. I see hold.
Hold on. Portal.
You know that?
No, I did.
Yeah, more than one person entered the portal on South Carolina. Yeah. Which I feel like it's kind of not.
What the?
Whoa.
Man.
Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties.
Man, Joe, what's going on with the Wi-Fi, man? What's going on with the Wi-Fi?
Hey, yo, Joe, you cut us off, bro?
But anyway, bro, man, I can't find her. But I think she was the number 1 ACC player, or number 1 scorer in the ACC, and she transferred to South Carolina. So Raven Johnson was supposed to declare for the draft, but she decided to stay in South Carolina for 1 year. So being that they brought in, or being that old girl transferred from, she played for Florida State. I'm sorry I don't know your name. Again, it's no disrespect. Came in from Florida State. So, of course, she's automatically going to start. Mm-hmm. So, if old girl from Florida State didn't come, Malaysia Fu Wiley was probably going to be in the starting lineup. So, being that they added old girl, she's probably still going to be on the bench. So, I feel like that's why she left.
Yeah, okay.
Because old girl came in. But I could be totally wrong. Again, I don't know none of these players. But that's just the way I think it's going.
Damn, bro. The light-skinned girl.
I did not know that.
That she a guard.
Yeah, she can shoot real good, too.
Yeah, bro.
Let me see if I can look her up.
She was so yeah, she entered the portal, right? Mm-hmm. Bro, Courtney had reposted on Instagram, and she was like, dang, Courtney was like, dang, Shout out to her. Still got to play defense, though. Bro, I was crying because I didn't watch the game like that. So
Courtney's stupid.
So apparently she probably was getting like, you know what I'm saying, getting dubbed on. And not the first person I heard that from saying that she didn't play defense. So, but apparently it had to be defense because they got 40 ball, 30 ball, whatever you want to call it. So
It also was the defense too. Y'all wasn't playing very good. South Carolina wasn't playing very good defense either. But UConn is actually like, UConn is good. Like UConn got a deep bench, and they like.
But they're not better than USC.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
No, USC spanked them this year. Spanked them.
They beat them by 2 points.
Oh, it's for real?
Mm-hmm. USC beat UConn by 2 points when they played. Because it was near
Christmas.
Christmas.
So UConn came back.
What you mean?
When I watched it, I'll never forget. I watched it at my cousin's house. Yeah, I watched it at my cousin's house, and when I was like looking like here and there, USC was doing them in.
Hold on.
For real?
No, that was for the that was a tournament.
Got a fart, but hold it in, dog.
That was regular season game, December 21st.
Yeah, December 21st. Yeah, so it probably was that game then. Dang, they must have came back.
Yes.
Wow.
USC beat UConn 72-70. December 21st, 2024.
They played them in the Elite Eight. I didn't know that.
Yes, but that didn't have Juju.
Now Juju.
So yeah.
So you can't really like that then. Let me.
Yes, bro. Look up, bro. When you go home, bro, look up Sarah Strong.
Sarah Strong.
Sarah Strong.
Okay.
When you go home, no, big center. Yes, almost like Jokic. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
A girl Jokic?
Nasty.
Tough.
Nasty.
Okay.
But yeah, man. My legend for Wiley, she also hasn't said where she was gonna go yet. So yeah. You know, but hopefully I'm definitely still gonna be watching her, you know, no matter what school she at. But yeah. Shout out to my legend for Wiley, man. Shout out to South Carolina, shout out to UConn.
Oh, you know, Flage returning another year.
Yeah.
She had me confused with her post. I thought she'd be clearing for the draft.
Nah, she was just closing out her junior season.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Junior season? Oh, she about to be a senior. Oh shoot.
Junior season, maybe.
Forgot she a year older than me. I was like, yeah. We were talking about that last pod, I think.
Yeah. Flage nice.
Oh, bro, Flage, yeah.
Yeah, Flage nice. But yeah, man. Shout out to all the teams that made it to, you know. Made it to the tournament, boys and girls. So,
boys and girls.
Yeah, it's a great accomplishment to make it to the NCAA tournament. Out of all these colleges in the States. So, but yeah, that's all we got for basketball, man. Next, we gonna move on to the drops. We do got 2 drops.
Yeah.
Today, the Kobe 8 What Does came out today for, I don't know the price. That was probably about, what, $210, $215, somewhere around there. Maybe $220.
Need.
Kobe 8 What Does?
Need. That'll be my second pair of Kobe's ever.
Okay.
The first one, my first pair of Kobe's was when he was with Adidas. You probably seen that shoe now. I got it in second grade.
I know my brother got a lot of the Crazy 8s.
Yeah, the Crazy 8s. Yeah.
My brother has a lot of the Crazy 8s. My brother is also an Adidas person too. He wears a lot of Adidas. So yeah, that's really the only shoe he wears for real is Adidas. So
Adidas fiend.
But yeah, we got the Kobe 8 What Does. They came out today. I think there's maybe $210, $215, somewhere around there.
Need, bro. When they come out?
Maybe they came out today.
Dang it.
Yeah, they came out today.
By the time I try to get my hands on them, they could probably be
400.
Yeah.
Or 500. You already know.
I might see what the resellers.
You might be able to go in I think that's DTLR.
Exactly. That's where I got my.
I
That's
ain't
where I got
gonna
my
lie.
KD nurse from.
Give it a couple weeks, dog, and go on DTLR.
Shout out DTLR. They have some like.
We went to DTLR. Me and King were just in the mall Friday, bro. They had all the KDs in there. They had the Nerfs. They had the Wuthers. They had the
They had the Wuthers in there.
No, not the Wuthers. They had the Nerfs.
I know they had the pearls in there, right? Not pearls.
They had like the rose gold ones in there.
I'm just talking about. I think
They had them. They had the You know that when he won the MVP, and he was like, he's crying his mama. He was like, "You the real MVP." no, like
why you singing? You the real MVP.
No, but like yeah, like they had them shoes in there. I don't know what the shoe was called, but it's based off that. Like
KD,
it's based off that movie.
like was it KD?
It's based off that moment. It's based off that moment.
KD sevens.
One with the strap.
Oh, the fours.
Yeah, the ones that's like
They like white, right?
The Nerves. It's the same. It's that same shoe.
Yeah. Okay. So that shoe.
What shoe? That's KD4s.
Yeah.
KD4s.
With the strap, that's KD4s.
Yeah, KD4s. They got all the KD4s in there in DTLR. I ain't gonna lie.
That's where I got mine from.
Yes, bro.
I got my nurse from.
Yes, one time I went there, they had the Kobe's. They had the Kobe. I think they Kobe 5s. Maybe Kobe 10s. Maybe, I don't know.
DTLR, bro.
The year of the Mambas, the purple ones, they had them in there.
Yeah, bro. They be, bro. Yes, bro.
DTLR be having all the hoop shoes. They got the foams in there. I went there, I seen some gold foams, some blue foams in there. For real, like,
bro.
Hey, DTLR be having all the hoop shoes. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't like shopping in person, but DTR make it worth it though, for sure.
I'm like, for real, like them Kobe's that came out today. Yeah. Give it a couple weeks, bro, and go on DTLR. For real. Man,
I'm about to see what these resellers talking about. Shout out Soul Salsa. Shout out Crap. Forgot the other dude's name, but he's mainly like based in Winston, like High Point. Shout out to them, man. Hey, come to y'all boys team. Shout out Feet Complex too.
Okay. And next we got on April 15th, we got the Jordan 3 Our Mama Year in the For the Love colorway for $225. Want to see what they look like?
Yeah, I don't know what them look like.
For $225.
$225 for retail?
That's retail.
God dang. Them for
Shoes is high, man. Shoes is high. $225 for some shoes, dog. These finna come out too. I don't like the lows.
Yeah, I'm not a bit. When I was younger,
this is my favorite shoe. Like my favorite Jordans.
Columbia for real? Columbia?
No,
lows?
just Jordan 11s.
Oh, Jordan 11s. Okay.
Yes.
A lot of people say that though.
Yes, I love Jordan 11s.
I like them. Them like a cool little shoe.
And they women's, and it's a women's shoe as well.
Like
for $225 on April the 15th, man. We got the Jordan 3 Our Mama Year in the For the Love colorway. That's all we got for the drops this week. The drops is slow, real slow.
Yeah,
we should be getting more like in the summertime and stuff like that. You know, we're moving towards the summer shoe.
Yeah, I'm already looking at some summer shoes now. Like, not saying I'm like looking for them, but like, I be like scrolling. I be seeing like all the drops. They got some. There's some heat.
Yeah.
Coming.
So that's all we got for the drops and for shoes. You got any like thing you want to talk about, like shoes?
For shoes.
Yeah.
I do need some new hoop shoes. My freaking right foot tore today. Like I can feel that time, bro. I hope every Sunday. I'm not gonna hoop next Sunday. It's gonna be Easter. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be with the fam.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope every Sunday, man. Not purpose. Dang.
Purposely.
Mm-hmm. Crap. She my chat GPT. But yeah, I don't hoop purposely, man. It'd be. No, I do, but it's like crap, bro. I'm glad we're getting this Sunday off though.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
So like, are you in like a men's league?
No. We be hooping at my job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we hooping at my job.
Okay.
Heck, I'll never get no men's league.
You ain't get no men's league?
Heck nah, bro.
Okay.
I'll do like I'm not doing no practice lead up to it. I'd rather we just all meet up on that day and we play.
I'm not doing
that. Yeah.
Okay.
I would do that. I would do that.
Okay.
Really show y'all like I still have it. I ain't really that athletic as I used to be, but I still got it, bro.
Yeah. I feel like, once you start playing basketball, man, I feel like, that's just something you never lose. Like, you always gonna have a jumper. You always gonna have, you're always gonna be able to handle the ball, man. No matter how old you get, dog.
Hey.
And I learned that from my grandma.
Hey, bro.
I learned that from my grandma.
Melinda, bro, she's her problems about
always got the jumper. Always.
Her problems about over 2 decades ago, but
probably 3.
Yeah, about 4 decades ago. God dang,
yes, bro.
Nobody was alive.
And she still got a jumper, bro.
Still got it, bro.
Still got it, bro.
Once you got it, you always got it.
Once you got it, you got it, man.
Hey,
but yeah, man. Shout out, grandma.
Hey, bro. She said, bro. So I've been at my grandma's all week, right? Because I just spent out over there all week, bro. So she watched our pod, right, the one with Jason's on, and she was like. Linda, she was like, Linda, tell me, that James on her cousin. Bro, I was crying, dude. And I was trying to think, what was he cousin? I was like, I know he said N-word probably once or twice or something like that.
And I think he said the S word maybe once or twice too. And that's the thing, we told him, we was like, hey, bro,
hey, the fan watched it.
We was like,
watch the Lakers, bro. Hey, we told him.
We told him. We warned him. We said, hey, bro, you people's watching, bro. You people's watching.
That junk had me, bro. She literally watched it right there in the kitchen before I went to work. I was crying. I'm like, I swear, I think I'm like, dang, did he cuss? I can't remember like that. I'm not gonna lie. But
yeah,
Jace, you ugly.
Yeah, you real ugly, dog. Real ugly right now.
Linda, know you watching.
Right.
Stop snitching. Scrub. But nah, that was funny though, boy. I was like, what?
Yeah, my mama had said something too. My mama had said something, and my brother said that she had called him, and was.
What called Jay?
No, we called my brother.
Oh, okay.
My grandma had called my brother and was like, "Why is he in there doing all that?" But and that's what I told my mom. I'm like, bro, he cannot say we did not warn him, bro.
Yeah,
he can't say
not for anybody. We all
yes,
on here. This on here telling, man. This this is a PG. This is a PG pod.
PG pod, man. PG pod.
Maybe 13.
Possibly 13 on some episodes. Some episodes. But most of the time on PG, man. Rated G.
Might rated R.
Moving on, bro. So that's all we got for the drops, man. So what did you want to talk about Friday? I want to talk about that last. That's.
Oh yeah.
But go ahead. What did you want to?
Bro. So, cause I don't know what to eat when I leave here. So what's your go-to spot? Go-to fast food, right?
Panda Express.
Panda Express. You said that quick.
I love
it. It is too, bro. Bro, I remember who was leaving from that day. I think we was doing a pod.
Best Buy. We was prepping for the pod. We was getting ready to start the pod.
Yeah, they were like, hey, take Panda Express. Quick with it. But nah.
Panda Express, man.
Dude, did you have well, first, what's your go-to what's your go-to meal at Panda Express? Like, what you get?
I get the plate, chow mein, double orange chicken. I keep it simple.
Nah.
Keep it simple, dog. Just keep it simple.
Hey, Panda Express. Sponsor us.
Please.
You got a fiend.
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 But I ain't gonna lie, one thing I noticed about myself is, once I like something, I will, continuously eat it. Once or twice every week, bro. At one point, I'm not gonna lie, this was during, COVID. This was maybe, 2021, 22. I was eating Chipotle, I know, 3 times a week, bro.
Oh, I know you were dookie.
Yes, bro. I was at home, and my dad, during his lunch, or, if it wasn't during lunch, or it was during, after he got off work, I was eating Chipotle. I know 2-3 times a week. I know.
Man, you were dookie.
Bro, and I was low-key kind of big, too. On the low.
Nah, quarantine weight, Jay?
Not
quarantine Jay?
Not big to
quarantine
where JayBird? Not big to where somebody put me up oh yeah, she fat. But I can tell but just me looking at myself, I'm yo, I gotta chill on this Chipotle cause
nah. Shoot, that's how I'm trying to gain weight, bro. I be in the gym, bro. I'm trying to actually gain weight. So, shoot, I'm trying to get fat.
Trying to get fat is crazy.
Not necessarily fat, but it's bigger though.
Yeah. But yeah. Like, I noticed myself, like, at one point I was eating Zaxby's a lot.
Yeah.
I was eating Zaxby's a lot. So right now, I'm stuck on Chipotle right now. I mean, not Chipotle, Panda Express right now. But yeah, go ahead. What's your go-to?
Go-to might be right now. Slim's Chicken. Slim's Chicken been doing this. I had them 3 times since they opened. They opened like 2 weeks ago. No, they opened last week. They just opened up last week.
Thank you. Somebody knows about Slim Chicken, bro.
Slim's Chicken, bro.
Bro.
Goodness gracious. Hey, bro.
A1 every time.
You know how I am about, you know what I'm saying, about the water bottles, how we be taking the right. Yeah, we be doing that. Yeah. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, no free promo.
Right.
You know how I am. I be like, hey, man, take that tag off that water bottle.
Right.
But, bro, Slim's Chicken, I will freaking, I cut the styrofoam out and get a piece of tape and put that junk on my chin. Have it dangling the whole time. I don't care, man. Y'all ain't what Slim's Chicken is.
Slim Chicken is bang.
We had them. They just opened.
We had it. I think it was like, the first time I went, it was me, my mama, my dad, and King. We either went,
God dang, man. Why y'all tag it along?
I had to pick King up from school because King didn't have no ride, so I had to pick him up from school that one time.
Give a kid a coat.
So, it was either the day they opened or like the day after they opened. We had it, and then we ate that junk last week too. Bro. So they've been open for like 3 weeks. So I done ate it maybe like 2 times out of the past 3 weeks, bro. The 3 weeks they've been open, I ate that junk 2. I know one point, like we had that junk like 2 weeks in a row on Fridays, bro. But yes, Slim Chicken, thank you, bro. Like somebody chicken, knows, bro. Like
I just had them yesterday, man.
A1, bro.
Slim Chicken been doing this freaking thug thizzle.
What you be getting?
Club sandwich.
Club sandwich?
No, I get club sandwich meal. Club sandwich meal, pink lemonade.
Same over here. I be getting chicken sandwich. Sandwich.
They got a Tender Mac bowl. I'm finna really tap into that one day, but I gotta be like
hungry.
Kind of hungry, low key. All right, Tender Mac bowl. I gotta push it, but it's different. I like that differentness. Yesterday I had the chicken wrap meal, not chicken wrap meal, but I had the wrap with the club sandwich meal. I about freaking tipped over and not be able to get back up.
Dang. Not able to get back up is crazy.
Shout out Slim. You know what? I might. I'm having too much of it, so I'm not even going to get that when I leave here. I might get Cookout. Cookout, my other go-to place.
Really?
Cookout, yeah.
I had Cookout last night.
Cookout good and cheap. Come on, man.
Yep, I had Cookout last night.
You know that's a southern fast food restaurant?
Yeah.
It's only on the south.
Yeah, it's only... Buddy Hield breaks potential.
Buddy.
You already know how I feel about Buddy Hield.
Are you alright, Buddy Hield?
Cause of that right there. That is the reason why I don't rock with Buddy Hield.
Yeah, I think y'all better off without Buddy.
Again, man. Really why did we get rid of Wiggins, man? Why?
Now, for Jimmy, Daddy, you gotta realize that was a good trade for Jimmy. I'm taking Jimmy over.
I feel like, but bro, we could have given up other players, bro. Other players, like Jesus Christ. Okay, but moving on.
Moving on from food.
Former LSU star, wide receiver Kyren Lacy, was found dead in Houston at the age of 24. I think it was last night. So this is according to ESPN. Former LSU receiver Kyren Lacy was found dead Saturday night in Houston. An LSU official confirmed to ESPN on Sunday. The cause of death was not immediately known. So a lot of people saying that it could possibly be mental health. I don't want to say that it was,
Yeah.
That.
It is her dad. Yeah.
But a couple pods ago, this is when we first started the pod. We all know Lacy was accused of
manslaughter, John.
Yeah. Back in it doesn't have a date on here, but it was earlier in the year. You know, he was accused of manslaughter and crashed a car, you know, and killed a 78-year-old man. It's actually in December, on December 17th. He did flee the scene. It's not something I want to talk about because, of course, this is bigger than that at this point. This man has lost his life. Check on your peoples, man.
Check on your peoples.
Check on your peoples, dog, for real. Because you just never know what somebody's going through, you know. And if you are going through something, talk to somebody, whether it's a therapist, or if you don't even want to go there, you know, talk to somebody you love, or your loved one, or a friend, you know, somebody that you know cares about you, you know.
Hey, man, pray, dog.
Yeah, for real.
Prayer is powerful.
Talk to the man above.
Talk to the man above. That's the first thing I got to do.
Talk to the man above, man. You know.
Well, the first thing I at least try to do. I ain't gonna say like I'm up here perfect. Mm-hmm. But I try to, though.
Yeah.
I do that first, then go to other people about it. But yeah.
But yeah, man, that's messed up. 24 years old. If you don't know, he was the one doing the gritty in the end zone.
No, not the gritty.
I mean, not the gritty. Tripping out in the end zone. Excuse me, not the gritty. When
I got up this morning, before I went to go hoop, bro, I saw that. I was like, oh, bro, I immediately like, bro, I gotta hit it one time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
bro, dang.
Yeah. Condolences to his family and his loved ones. Again, young man at the age of 24. Again, we don't want to say that, you know, it was because of mental health. Again, we don't know. So, yeah, that's just what, you know, people are saying was the thing because of, you know, the thing that he went through with the car and everything like that. But again, I don't want to talk about that because this is bigger than that.
Yeah.
Don't want that to be the reason, you know, that he lost his life or whatever. I don't know. Again, we don't know. So
right.
I don't want to put that narrative out there that that's what happened. If you know where I'm going with this, you know where I'm going with this, right?
Yeah, yes, exactly.
If you know where I'm going with this, I don't want to put that out there as a narrative. But yeah. Shout out Kyren Lacy, man. You know, he was really out there balling for LSU. He was LSU's number one receiver. It was last year, right?
Last season.
Last season. Yeah, last season. But yeah. Rest in peace to him.
Rest in peace, Kyren Lacy, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Sorry we had to end off on that. I just wanted to talk about that last. But we actually did skip the NBA. I wanted to talk about the NBA playoffs, but we skipped it. So we're going to talk about the playoffs. So the NBA playoffs are set to begin.
The weakest. Man, I hate the play-in so bad.
I like the play-in. So today is the last day. April 13th. Today is the last day of NBA regular season. The play-in tournament starts Tuesday, April the 15th, and will go on till the 18th. The NBA playoffs start April the 19th. Like the real playoffs start on April the 19th.
When's the 19th?
That's Saturday.
This Saturday?
Friday or Saturday, yes.
Ooh-wee.
So the NBA is starting to get good, man.
Crunch time.
This is when it starts to get good. So this whole bracket situation thing and the play-in thing, the only thing I don't like about the play-in is the way it works. This team has to lose to get here, and they advance if they lose. The same thing with the NFL. It's very confusing.
Very.
Very confusing. So.
I hate it because, bro, why is the top? I feel like, all right, if y'all want to do this play-in thing, man, let it be. Nah, play-in should be in it at all, bro. I don't know. It's just no excuse why you should have that junk in here. Because, why is a 7-seed team in the play-in? I hate that for them. A 7-seed team can lose could lose a spot because a team wasn't that good this year. Like, why give them a chance? These are professionals, man. Stop trying to make it easy for them. They in a freaking NBA. Like, I hate to play in, bro. Like, dang, I hate to play in.
I feel you on that. So
we earned our spot. Why we gotta play? Because they not good enough. Like, Adam Silver being.
So Tuesday, April the 15th. This is all playing. Tuesday, April the 15th. The Hawks will play the Magic. The Hawks are the 8th in the East. The Magic are the 7th in the East. The winner advances playoffs as the number 7 seed. So then the 8th in the West and the 7th in the West will play. And they don't have those teams yet. They will play. And, of course, the winner will advance to the playoffs as the 7th seed. So it seems like the East is already set. The West was not set. Wednesday, April the 16th, we got the Miami Heat and the Chicago Bulls. The Heat are the 10th in the East. The Bulls are 9th in the East. The loser is eliminated.
As they should. Come out freaking 9th and 10th place here.
The loser is eliminated. And then the same thing with the West. Then Friday, April the 18th, the East, the winner of the East and the winner of the see, it's just confusing. Like, I don't even know what I'm talking about no more. Like,
she was like, bro, I kind of blacked out. I was like, dude, like the winner of the East, yeah. I was like, how we said, yeah, I freaking snapped back into it. No.
Okay, so whoever wins, never mind, bro. I don't even want to talk about it no more because it's just stupid.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, play it. Like, come on, bro. Nobody can read that, bro. They're about to freaking caught a heart attack reading this now, man.
Brain about to freaking fall out my freaking face,
bro. I swear, I'm about to freaking go bro, I just went brain rot for like 10 seconds, bro. Just now, man, playing a lot, bro. That's just so soft. Oh, you guys are 10 plays being sorry, man. We'll give you a chance. Like think about that. A 10th seed team in April has a chance of winning the freaking NBA Finals. What the heck, man?
I wonder, has any play-in team ever won?
What, the Finals?
Yeah.
Nah, they didn't start doing the play-in until like 2000,
like 22.
Yeah, I was like 22. So yeah,
21, 22 maybe.
So yeah, they started doing that super late. It's like 2 years ago. So.
But yeah. I wonder, has a playing team won though? I feel like it has.
Or went far, you mean?
Yeah, let me see.
I think maybe.
Cause you know what I'm low key thinking? 2022 Warriors.
Right, they wasn't the top. Nobody expected the Warriors to win with the finals. They didn't expect them to win. Yeah, that's why I feel like that ring. Like Curry said, I think Curry said that's a fair ring.
Yeah.
2022.
The Heat. No, I don't think nobody has won, but in 2023, the number 7 Heat lost a round 1 game, but won in round 2 and advanced into the NBA Finals. They played the Nuggets. So that was 2023. Yeah. So the 2023 Miami Heat went to the finals, but they never won.
I remember that. I remember that year. They got swept, I think.
Yeah, I think they did too. They was a 7 seed. That was Jokic's. Was that Jokic's first ring? That was Jokic's first ring.
First ring. Mm-hmm. I be forgetting that they got a ring. Cause that year the finals felt kind of boring a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. That postseason was kind of boring. I don't remember nothing from that postseason. Mm-hmm. At all.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, man, that's all we got for today. Oh yeah, we good. We right at
yeah, we good.
Yeah. So that's all we got for today, man. Like we mentioned earlier, RIP to Kyren Lacy.
RIP Kyren Lacy. RIP KL.
Sad situation, man. You know, nobody should ever have to, go through anything like that. No family, especially at a young age, man. Somebody losing their life like that at a young age. But yeah, shout out to him. RIP to him. But yeah, that's all we got. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all go follow me and Brian on Instagram. Make sure y'all go follow the pod on Instagram. And yeah, y'all stay blessed, man.
Stay blessed.
And your mental health matters, dog. does.
Take it up with God, man.
But
let go, let God. Never heard that? Never heard that?
No, it was just random.
Oh, that's wild. That's wild.
I just didn't expect for you to say that, but
Let go, let God.
But not real. Let go and let God. Some of y'all need to do that.
Please.
But yeah, man. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.
Peace.